In general, I mean, you think of auditors, we generally think of, they're tracking the money and making sure it's spent the right way. And while that happens, and it is vitally important, I think there's just as big a part, and perhaps even more important when it comes to waste or dollars not spent correctly, that this office accomplished. And when I would look down at those reports, this is what I was looking at. Not necessarily the headlines, however, they were generally good and always there. But it was, okay, if they have $10 to spend, are we going to get $10 worth at the other end? A lot of agencies, and particularly big bureaucracies, have that $10, but you only get $5 out the other end. Yeah. It's not done efficiently, effectively, and the outcomes are struggled to get them to the finish line. And that's what I very much appreciated. It took me about one audit to understand that the information contained in here was not only about the factual dollar representation spent where the legislature directed it, but is it done in the way that gives us the highest and best use? Yeah. And I very much appreciate that. I think, in fact, I think in government, there's probably a lot more waste in dollars on things that are not spent not very effectively or slow growth through. And one of the things that you guys would do would identify, wait a second, this is what we anticipated the outcome to be. We're halfway there, or maybe even not even that. Yeah. And how do we improve that? And so there was a roadmap. And so that's what was very beneficial to me. These audits identify the areas that needed attention, and they gave you a direction and a roadmap, and it made it a lot easier for us to try and then direct and say, we can do better. Yeah.